This all comes after the University of Texas Athletics Department posted its first budget loss in more than a dozen years. Records show in the 2013-14 fiscal year, UT had a nearly $3 million shortfall. An Austin accounting firm found the department had about $161 million in revenue and almost $164 million in expenses. That's the most out of any university in the country. Records show football ticket sales remain steady, about $34 million from one year to the next, but revenue from basketball and baseball tickets all fell. And as for hits from contracts, UT typically uses money from reserves and not the operating budget, so that did not play a role. And this is just the latest change in leadership at UT Austin.
KXAN's Phil Prazin shows us what's having so many new faces in top position means for the UT community.
In just 2 years, UT has a new chancellor, a new president, new football and basketball coaches, and now, reportedly, will soon need a new athletics director.
Just hit our tee shot into the trees and need a mulligan. It was a mixed bag with Steve.
Craig Castleberry graduated from UT Austin in 1986. He says Steve Patterson just rubbed people the wrong way.
Alienated some key constituencies over there and shareholders over there, which are the donors and the fans and the alums.
Focused on the mission, and that is to win in a learning environment, to win on a battlefield, or to win on a football field.
Craig Flowers is the executive VP of Aptus Discovery. The company gives coaches information to better teach and lead their players. He says in times of change, it's all about how leaders acknowledge the change and keep moving forward.
With a great leader like Admiral McCraven, there will be an appropriate, thoughtful, and strategic communications plan that talks about the change that has occurred at the University of Texas.
That's something the alumni also expect.
Look, onward and upward, we have to move on, find the right guy, and just keep moving forward as Longhorn faithful.
Phil Prazin, KXAN News.
And these developments could ultimately impact you because UT Athletics is one of the biggest economic drivers in Austin. According to a new report from the Angelo Economics, UT Sports pumps more than $728 million into the local economy every single year. That includes $63 million a year for home football games. The report also found UT Athletics generates more than 7,300 jobs in Austin and around Texas. And you can see that full economic report online right now at KXAN.com. And coming up tonight at 10, we'll hear from some of the key players in today's apparent decision.